The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I mean, Harpax talks to you.
Though he was quiet in the dream, maybe he could not experience it.
Maybe that would have been... Yeah.
What?
When we went into the room below the shop,
Well, then you all just fell down.
we were in, dream spell for a long time.
Nah, it don't make no kind of sense to me. What even is dream?
You don't sleep, yes?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Before you were axed, did you sleep?
Oh, yeah.
Dream then?
What that?
Like, see things.
Oh, gold.
Makes sense. Dream of gold.
So do we need to go meet this priestess?
I definitely think I need to go and see Haydna, yes.
She wants you to take the sword.
She wants me to take the sword, my hammer, and my shield. Which I would take with me anyway, but...
Maybe this we should do first.
What say you, Sulu?
I say we should all go.
Very well. We have eaten and eaten well. We have prayed, Stump and I.
Wonder what this target they speak of is. Should keep an eye out for it.
And we, of course, have to be wary of, this other woman that looks like you.
Well, we have been looking out for her. I haven't seen her since the first time.
For someone with cloak that makes you not be seen, she gets seen a lot.
Yes. It's an impressive cloak.
Maybe cannot use always.
Has to choose. That's a good point. It could have limited time when she can use it.
Oh, I'm ready.
Very well. Shall we proceed?
Do you wish to go to the baths first? Since...
See, the Haydna lady maybe should be clean.
That says that would be respectful, yes.
I thought that they might find that a good idea.
Means another trip to Drowned Quarter. With many more angry males.
Yes, I don't think it's going to go well.
Look, it's not my fault that the males here are inadequate.
It doesn't mean that you need to sleep with the drow woman, though.
I'm trying to curb that, but they keep approaching me.
I don't think they're going to stop.
I think we need like a big box to put him in we could carry around.
Like a coffee.
Maybe with wheels on it.
Coffin with wheels.
Like a car, but for only him.
A cart.
We could keep him hidden. Travel around city.
We should make it out of untreated wood so it burns real good.
Why should it have to burn real good?
You know.
Are you planning to set me on fire while I'm inside the coffin?
Well, if
No!
drow woman get on it, try open it, we could
Okay, yeah.
sit on fire.
Why?
You know. Appease the locals. Maybe they set it on fire,
Let's go.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Bathing is 25.
We'll keep to the bathhouses.
Fun.
Yeah.
You do that.
Uninterrupted. Cool. Watching out for assailants or it's a fail.
You don't see anything particularly dangerous. You go out into the market and you turn around into the head towards the drowned quarter, and It's just like, silent males growing quiet and looking at you all as you pass. Just rows upon rows of them just being really quiet. You see, like, up on the rooftops, you just see some, and then on the power lines, there's even more males just standing there,
Yes.
looking quietly at you.
I think maybe next time we try your other armour. Or don't wear armour.
Oh yes, go around wearing less. That'll help. But
I'm just glad he's given up on the idea of going seeing the pale woman.
huh?
Because he was going to do that yesterday, but then didn't.
I was also going to see Roya.
Who she mean?
That's who she meant.
Oh, I thought you meant the goddess when you're talking about the pale
But-
woman.
No woman.
No, goddess, technically, yes. Also, what have you got against me going to see Roya?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Wait, is this Silverhand objecting to me seeing Roya?
No.
The temple we went to get the parasite theoretically removed, was that the Toll? Well, the temple of the Toll?
Where's the map? It's that one that's
That one there.
at the sort of the you go up far north, and yeah, there we go.
That one.
Because that would, if it is, that would be where the High Priestess Hydna is. I'm just not 100% sure if that was the same one.
That is the one we went to. Yes.
So you get bathed. There you go, you're done. You're done, so.
Right, so where to now, Severo?
The temple to see Lady Hydna.
Which temple?
It is the same place.
Okay,
I double checked the right god we used for that, and that is that temple.
the same one we went to before for the regarding the parasites and
Which is convenient because we've gone mostly
the
the
dark
right way.
god's amulet.
Ah, yes, I know which one you're talking of. It's
Well, it's lengthy. You can get there. Sure. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we'll go into the temple and then look for an acolyte or priestess or somebody.
Nah, where are you going to find one of those in a temple?
Oh shit, you're right. I'll try in the main room when we first enter.
I think you can find one.
Okay. Excuse me. What is it called? Actually, I'll use that term. We are looking for Hydna, blessed Hydna.
You're looking here?
Is she not?
This would be the correct temple, but she is a night priestess. More importantly, it is festival season. She will be in the exalted quarter.
Oh, very well. I will go there. Thank you. She was apparently seeking me. Do you know precisely where in the exalted quarter she'll be, or will she be?
Try at the lock determination.
Thank you.
Do you know where that is? I'm actually
We have the
listening
map.
at it. No,
Right,
no,
in-
I'm
in
listening
character,
at
so-
that in character.
Yeah.
The Ark of Domination.
It's the big archway in the middle.
Beyond the spider.
Okay, how do we know that?
We have
in
the
the
map.
We don't have a map.
Yeah, you actually don't.
Oh, we don't.
We don't. We've never had
Oh.
this map. No, we've,
Okay.
like, we're
You got the
not.
book, you don't have the map.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're told that we can't ask for a map.
You can't.
At all.
You can't get these maps. They're not cheap.
And they wouldn't even
Okay.
sell it to us.
No. Why would we sell you a
Yeah.
map?
Of
You
our
are
own
outsiders.
Yes, true.
You're just taking
We've
away
discussed
probably
this once
and
You're
before.
just
Yeah.
taking away and using it in Guinness. Although I suppose we could be like, World War II era Russians that were just every government map was completely worthless.
Yeah.
And I think it's like, we are Russians. We use American maps of Russia to get around it because it's accurate.
Yeah.
No, the method was it's like the old medieval way of just like, no, we're just going to go from town to town asking people where the place we're looking for is. And they'll be like, that way. So awesome.
Yeah.
It was horrendous. And that was modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, by its standards.
It was done on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually mentioned here. Or am I missing it?
I'm just going to amuse myself. These, it's still loading, pretty laggy. Perhaps a restart is in order.
What was the name she said again? In
La
Drow?
Domination.
I know it's in there.
Yeah, there it is.
I think it says the location. It just says what it is.
Yeah,
It's
does
well,
say
it's
in the
under
under
the
Exalted Quarter.
Exalted Quarter.
We can ask around once we get in.
Or we could ask them what it looks like and
True.
we can carry on.
This facility is not only a work of cruel art, but a functional complex staffed by clerics and mages. No men are allowed within it, but may pass under it. Local legend says that if you pass beneath it with your eyes shut and do not stumble, trip, or bump into anything, your wish will come true. I suppose we'll make our way there and then start asking and looking around.
Or we could ask the priestess that's right here before we leave what it looks like.
I suppose. What? How would I recognise the Arc de Domination?
You go across the bridge. You pass under the archway to the gate. The road she travels in two directions, and you cannot miss the arc. It is massive.
Very
In
well.
the shape of an N.
Of an N. Okay.
So now we can roll a memory roll because I've walked past it a few times.
You don't know?
Good job, Sulan. Keep sucking those parts.
There we go.
I've been succeeded at the ones that we need. There's enough people to do this one.
Yeah, I passed that one. Imagine it's big enough to.
It literally we walked past it
Yeah,
to get to the
the
thing.
courts, wasn't it?
You cannot, we cannot miss it.
Yeah.
So yeah, as long as we rolled,
Remember
Many
the
thanks.
big head.
And then we'll make our way there.
Remembering to get the orb when we pass through.
And also, that's probably when I pull out that, which we do have in character.
And read it to.
And then, because then I'd be like, so it says I'm not supposed to go on side, so,
But can pass underneath.
yeah.
well,
I suppose if she ends up inviting me inside, there's an exception, but I don't know.
maybe she won't invite you inside. Maybe she'll come out and talk. Or she'll ask to meet somewhere else, but we won't know until we get there.
Wonder about this wish thing. Maybe it's worth a shot.
So you wish to walk through there with your eyes closed and not stumble.
Could be difficult.
I wonder how flat the ground is beneath it.
It's uneven cobbles. So reasonably well trafficked. And there are tripwires.
Instead of just big swinging blades.
I can make a laser grid if you want. You know,
Drow
meat cylinders,
laser
you want that?
I thought it'd be like the old. When you drive over a bridge, you go hold your breath.
Ha! Yeah! Which Resident Evil was that? They took it out of the remake. I remember that much. Was it?
It was 4, I think.
God, that sucked. I don't know why everyone loved it so much.
Nah,
It wasn't scary.
I tapped out at 3.
I didn't
think
make
it was
it past 2.
Yeah, I started 3 and nah.
I was like, no, Barry. You can't fool me.
Oh, Barry.
Barry!
I do love Barry.
No! Oh. So yeah, we make our way there.
He was legitimately his middle name was named after that character.
Oh, actually, after Barry.
fuck
After
yeah.
Barry from
Yep.
Resident Evil.
Why do you think I followed the tradition with Dominic?
Yeah.
But I made it his first name.
Where's my wife? Alright, you're carrying a light ball, all the drow will look at you like you're vermin.
I just stood there.
Mostly me.
Just like what are the outsiders doing in the exalted quarter?
Do they not read their own scream sheet?
No, because only losers like us read them.
I mean, it's in
Right.
common.
Those aren't for drow.
Fair enough.
Those are for outsiders. Why do you think they're in common?
Okay, yes, fine. I appreciate that they go to the effort.
Thank you. It's all we ask. Jeez.
To the giant inn.
For not gonna say that word again. Nuclear.
Nuclear.
There you are. You're standing before it. It's big and dark.
Are there any,
Lots of people.
like...
Many people. Lot of
Oh,
people.
in general, but are there any obvious representatives of the actual art? Like, are there acolytes or...
How would you know what they look like?
Is there any priestesses?
Just the
yeah.
one.
Oh. Is it actually her? Is it Heidner?
Have you seen Heidner before?
Not from up close, no.
Wasn't... So it wasn't Heidner who rescued us in the... Well, not rescued us. We rescued and then she brought us through under the waterfall and all that?
And do you know that's who that is?
She never confirmed her name.
Sure.
Is the priestess that we're looking at that person?
Yes.
Right. That's the answer.
Yeah.
Was she the same one that kidnapped? Well, that got me to do that job, just as a side.
No.
Okay.
That would be Evelyn. A person you continue to fail to go back to.
I know, I keep thinking to, but I also don't want to just roll up and get re-arrested.
That was what I was trying to remember earlier on. We also have to go back and get the armour.
For him.
Yes. That's what I was trying to remember earlier on.
Yeah. So yes, I will approach her. Hello. Saphiro, cleric of Tor, at your service.
Took your time.
Apologies.
Well, let's see it. Whip it out. Just gonna hand it over? What are you, a fool? I'm a drow. You know that, right?
Yes.
Enemy of your people? I could just walk off and say, this is ours now. Did that not occur to you? It's a fine trinket. It's the sword, all right, I can tell.
Trinket.
Shield! No, that's not it. You haven't found it yet. Okay. Hammer.
It burns.
Yes. That's not it either. Okay. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
I'm supposed to have specific.
No, I just thought you were further along your journey than... Never mind. When you spend so long reading the fates, sometimes everything gets mixed up. What has and hasn't happened.
I have been speaking with somebody who has also led me to believe I should be further along my journey.
So, where you are now, you haven't been to the anvil, you haven't
No.
been to the village in the mists and trees, and you haven't been to your homeland.
We were on the way to our homeland when we was brought down.
Right. So you haven't woken up the column persons.
What?
The palace hasn't risen. Okay. So you're looking for the silver sword then?
Yes.
For the gift.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Now I know where you are. Sorry. Like I said, when you spend all your time trying to read fates, when you were in gets a little confusing, and I'm old.
You do not look at my lady.
Yeah, I'll take it. Now, grow up. There. Wisdom imparted.
That's it.
Well, of course it's not it. But in my experience, impetuous and adventurous youths like you don't generally listen to the long-winded version.
I'll take any help I can get.
I'm not going to offer you help, I'm going to offer you complication.
Then lay it on me.
Maybe later. But first, listen. If I'm right about you, and I am, the first part of your life was spent in selfish seeking of pleasure. The second part of your life was spent in the selfish seeking of glory.
Quite possibly.
Never a moment's thought given to who you serve.
I serve Tor.
You say that, and you believe that, but for the early parts of your life, that was lip service. You wanted to be a paladin. You didn't care about serving. And now you're in a position where you've given up on that dream, and you're marching forward, but you're still not serving. You know a dark time is coming. You're responsible for it. You let him out.
Which is why I feel like I need to, after talking to this individual, I feel like I need to not care whether Tor frowns on me for wielding that sword in the name
No,
of...
wrong. You should care. You don't have to wield this thing. You just need to use it as a symbol.
Well, that's what I meant.
It doesn't necessarily mean hold it up and use it. You can have it.
Yes.
You know a dark time's coming. Do you think your god would want you to sit idle?
Exactly.
Or do you think Tor would want you to rally an army?
That's exactly what I was thinking when she
Stop
told me.
running away.
I don't believe I've
It's time for you to travel down the hard path and get everyone you love killed.
get everyone I love killed.
When someone starts raising an army, what does an enemy general do?
Target the ones that they care about.
So, what matters more to you? People or your god? Don't spend forever choosing.
What matters to me most is stopping the Dark One.
Can't.
That's defeatist.
No, it's factual. You can't.
I
You
can
can
send him
delay
back
it.
down.
And you can send him back down.
Yes.
You need to keep realistic goals in your head and on your lips. If you go around saying we will defeat the Dark God and you don't, things will only get worse. Now, let's have a look here. Right, so still learning, getting there, child. And, of course, you. Well, you have a long way to go. Fine advice. You need to establish for yourself a hierarchical list of your priorities. Your decisions will come easier once you have that. Don't forget your sword.
Of course.
Now, I should let you go back to destroying this city one person at a time.
That's not my intent.
Why not? We're your enemies.
Are you?
Should probably be, yes.
Wouldn't we have a better chance against the Dark with as many allies as possible?
You would have the Drow break their blood oath then.
If that's what it takes.
You know, in the Underdark it is easier for him to reach us than it is on the surface.
Yes.
Even now, the tablets have begun appearing, even if that translation was the shoddiest work I've ever seen.
That was odd.
Very few people bother to truly study Jor-Karroc runes these days. Like, for example, you.
I don't like looking at them.
I don't like looking at them. That's all well and good, but when the Dark Armies roll across the land and you intercept the orders from one general to a commander and you can't read them, and then you hand them off, "Oh, wizard, can you read this?" and the wizard is secretly working for the Dark God, you have no way of knowing. It's not about being comfortable, boy. It's about being ready to do what you need to do. Grow up.
It would also play into the fact
No,
that
I don't have time for mincing flowery words around. I'm old and I'm dying soon.
you could also use it to ferret out.
Okay, but where do I...
Where would you learn them? Is it
Yes, that's the question.
Ah, there you go. Now you've got a question worth asking.
Yes.
And you can find an answer, I'm sure. Oh, blessed Heidner, can you teach me old time? Other things, not my concern. Strictly speaking, we're on opposite sides of this war.
For now.
You say that, but I only have one concern.
And what's that?
What is my goddess?
Do you not know?
I believe we are in a state of constant discovery. To claim that I know would be pithy and short, so yes.
Fair enough.
Too many people in this city look up to me.
I have noticed you
I
are
am
revered.
old and set in my ways, and when I am dead, new blood will come in. But I worry that they are too dependent. So, here we are. I am listened to above even the Dominar, but nobody actually wants to hear what I have to say.
It
Because
does
it's uncomfortable.
come across that way in the articles. You have to keep telling everybody to not be stupid and listen to you, so they clearly aren't listening to you even if they're revering you.
What they revere is the idea of me. They seem to think that despite the fact that my goddess demands destruction of the old way to create new things in line with tradition, that there should be a continual status quo. And the other high priestesses are children who lack the spine to stand up to me.
Interesting.
You should be so lucky. Instead, you're a child screaming into the wind. Like it listens. It doesn't care what you think. A man makes it care. Actually, down here, men are spineless little jimmy-filled cowards. Didn't used to be that way.
Not for all of them.
No. Too few. Now, if you have any other unbelievably stupid questions, because I've got all day for those.
No, I think I have at least the answers I need from you. The rest
Good.
I have to seek out myself. And forge a new path. Thank you.
Problem with you Tor worshippers. You're always focused on just one thing.
I am. always feels like I'm juggling a bunch of things.
If you can keep the balls in the air, you're doing something right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an entire people to manage. It's like herding cats.
I didn't think you could do that.
I've done it once, I can do it again.
I believe that.
Is there anything we can do to help while we're down here?
Stop antagonizing the General. I know you're going to work against her, and you're right to do so. Although if you're to tell anyone I said that, I'll deny it and call you a liar. And a small penis. And everyone will believe me.
I have tried helping her.
Well, we did stop that assassination.
You think she is a bad person because she is evil. I realize that sounds reductive to you from the surface. We are more subtle. She is charged with the security of this city and views you as an obvious threat. And you are. Look at everything you've done so far. If you wanted to, you could do some damage. Why should she not hate you?
Well, she seems to have laid a trap for us.
A trap? If she laid a trap for you, you wouldn't see it coming, child. What's what we do down here?
So that's this obvious. I want the outsiders to privately investigate missing soldiers as a legitimate job.
You know, I believe a number of people have laid out very obvious offers for jobs that you've walked right past. It apparently has become obvious that people need to be a lot less subtle around you. I do not mean to offend you, but if it does offend you, I don't care. Then you should probably look inside yourself and wonder why you're being offended.
I'm not offended.
Good.
I don't understand how your people work, that's all.
It will take you a long time to understand, and I don't think you have that time.
I don't think it's, no offense, time well spent under the circumstances.
Better to employ someone who does. Now, if that is all, if no one has anything that requires my exceedingly wastable time, I do have other matters to attend to.
I just give everybody else a look as if, like, have you got any questions to ask? But then,
The goddess, the pale one. You say she is held.
Probably should do something about that,
Where is she held?
Why, in here.
so you're holding her?
No. Believe me, if I thought it would actually achieve anything, I'd order the release. But it would be seen as too interfering. It would cause a coup. You don't want to be around during the overthrow of a Dominar.
Oh, well, maybe we should go and take the good general up on our offer then. If it really is just
No, I think that
Well-
one is straight up her wanting us to go out there and die, but okay, we've gone past things. I think that one there is just a blatant. I don't think that's a good enough one. I think that is just a trap. Not a trap, but she thinks we're stupid. That we won't see it for a trap. Or that we'll see it for a trap, but think that we could get out of it. Like we have the others.
well, if you don't want to do it, then we shall not. But we do have to. We can't sit on the fence for too much longer.
I didn't think we were sitting on the fence. We've done so much more in the city than we should have. But
Yes, but we haven't taken a side. We've done neutral tasks.
I feel
Or
without a
played
side.
multiple different varying groups with little things.
so if we help the Shard, that would mean that we've helped almost everyone.
I mean, we've already helped Shard once. We stopped the assassination. That was mostly you.
We need to get Emperor armor.
That is true.
We need to.
We might as well
And I
get-
must visit the place that I was held.